USA.
We are Talking Kit. We are the home of the greatest football kit content in the whole entire world. That's what we like to say. Mainly because it's true. We don't lie. You know, good Catholic boy. I tell the truth all day, every day. That's what don't want you pulling your face. You can be quiet up there as well, actually. Getting it from all angles. Anyway, I'm Double A. As always, I am your host for this evening. As we once again, this chair's very creaky. We open the doors, kick open the doors to the rank bank. That's it. We've got 10 more shirts for you to rank. It is full kit rankers, of course. And as always, I'm joined by the man, the myth, the legend. I love him. You love him. Everyone loves him. It is Kit King Dom. Hi, mate. You all right?
Easy.
Yeah? You excited?
Am I? I mean, if anything embodies excitement, it's them lot across the pond, innit?
Absolutely, mate.
Goal team soccer. Yeah, one of them.
It's Beckham from the halfway. Yeah, I love it, mate. I'm all over. I'm all over it.
I can't wait.
I've never wore a LA Galaxy jersey in my life. To be fair, jersey. I said jersey. Whoa. Oh no, I never wore an LA Galaxy shirt in my life before. I'm not really a big fan, but as you all know, we are sponsored by Retro Football Kits, and this is the only one they had in my size. That's about a 5XL. I was never getting in that, you know. As best as lockdown tried to get me to, I'm not having it.
You can't blame that now. It was about 2 years ago.
Hey, listen, lockdown affected people. It's like when people get long COVID. I've got long lockdown. Don't worry about it, mate. It's fine.
I've got long belly.
Yeah. Well, moving on then. So yeah, it's Full Kit Rankers. This is what we do on a Wednesday, 9:30. We're a little bit late, but that's fine. Don't worry. Not my doing. Not Dom's. It's just life. That's what I'll say. I'm not blaming anyone. These things just happen, don't they? But yeah, we're back with another 10 shirts to rank. And as you can probably tell, it's the new MLS shirts. You may have seen them. 29 new shirts released. So we've picked 10 of them, or Dom has picked 10 of them for us to go through. And we all have ranked them individually. And I have then calculated the scores. And then we are going to go through the list and see which one comes top of the 10 that we have all looked at. Obviously, it's not just myself and Dom that have ranked them. Jay from Retro Football Kits, our sponsors, ranked them as well. Let's get this admin out of the way. So if you like your football shirts, as you should, being you're watching a show around football shirts, if you want to go to Retro Football Kits, that's where this is from. That's where this is from. And they have thousands more on the website. Go to retrofootballkits.co.uk, use Talking Kit 10. Look, even if you look at the background there, I'm even pointing at it for you. I'm showing you. Talking Kit 10, go and get loads of money, or some money, off football shirts. Why not? So yeah, Jay has ranked them. We've got 2 guests as well, one returning and one making his debut, coming off the bench to get a few minutes.
What a sub as well. Woo.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, yeah, 100%. 100%. I'm looking forward to the show with him tonight. But before that, if you are new here and it is your first time talking kit, or maybe it's not and you talk kit all the time, but you've just not yet fully ingrained yourself and become a kit head, what I want you to do right now, stop watching me and start watching the beautiful Dom. Smash a like on the video. Jamie Pearson's been in. Big up to Jamie Pearson. Love the guy. He's saying, like the video, everyone, and top shot it. Well, yeah, of course it is. Jackson Jersey is, of course, here. Evening, y'all. I like it. He's saying, fight and win. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure one shirt's going to win. Smash a like on the video. That's what I want you to do. I also want you to bloody subscribe to the channel. I mean, we're going up. We're doing quite well. We're not yet at 500. We need to get to 500, and then we'll go from there. But let's get to 500. So if you haven't, smash a goddamn like on the video and subscribe to the channel. Bell notification, turn that on. We have videos dropping twice a week now. We really are putting in that content. So you need to be a part of it, part of the community, and be a kit head. This is what we want. Big shout out to Heart Design and Prints with the usual. They love to tell us that they're kicking a field goal. Kick a field goal, dude. Let's see. It's all American tonight. Big up to Stanchion Shirts as well. Howdy, fellas. Howdy, sir. Glad you're here. And big up to Culture Football Kits. Come on, Seattle. Come on, Seattle.
Go Seattle.
Yeah, I won't. But yeah, let's get into this week's show. I get the guests on. Let's get our returning guest. He's a main feature on this channel. I normally joke about people being on this channel more than Sean. It's probably true about this guy. 100% true. A couple of weeks ago, you may have seen his Desert Island kits. It was amazing. Talking about arts on shirts. Ian Wright, Ronaldo. He had some amazing shirts in his collection. He's one of my favorite people in the community, genuinely. And as we said in that video, we are actually friends. You know, I don't count a lot. I don't like people, really. I don't count people as friends. I tolerate most, other than shirt collectors, because we're all nerds together, really, aren't we? Which
we're all in this together.
We really are, and sadly we are. But no, he's come back and he's great. Again, another last minute sub. But I love him, man. It's Kit Manaman. He's here. What's going on, bro?
Yo, what up, dog?
What up, G? Is this the theme tonight? We're all doing American accents, is it? Okay.
It's gotta be, man. We're talking about the MLS, like the greatest soccer league that has ever existed in the whole of eternity, dog.
Yeah. And the world champions, aren't they? Obviously, whoever wins it is the world champion. So that makes
That's what I'm saying. So, like, we out here.
We are out here for 100%. Thank you for coming back on the show. You've not been on for a little bit, but thank you for coming on. And this is the first show we've repeated. We did this last year with the 2022 shirt. Your first appearance on the channel.
Yeah,
so I like the fact it's marrying that and the fact that you've come back and we're looking at some more shirts. Two of the shirts that were on the show when you did it last year. Go on.
I notoriously didn't like this one.
But yeah,
you remember.
I do remember that.
This is my number one. But yeah, I notoriously didn't, but it grew on me.
Oh, it's a beautiful shirt. And they do have some great shirts. As well, we're going to see later on tonight. Everything well with Kit Manaman?
Yeah, man, we're all good. I've just realized we're wearing the same shirt, aren't we, though?
No.
Oh, okay, fair enough. I feel like I bought this from you.
Just the same template that they did for everyone.
The whole league.
Fair enough.
It's a bit odd that you're wearing a City shirt, Tom.
A New York City.
What group are they a part of, Dom? You're effectively giving Man City money there, mate.
We're all in this together.
It's gonna be one of them shows again, isn't it?
No, of course it is, mate. Of course it is. Right, okay. That's enough from us. Let's get our next guest on. It's good that we can find him because he went away for a little bit. Now he's back. He's
back with a bang.
Back with a bang. And I could already tell from the little chat we had off screen before we started, he's ready. And even from the email that he sent me with the scores, oh, this guy's ready. Not many people give me reasonings other than Jay, because he has to, of why they ranked everything. And I think down the
Jay barely gives you reasonings.
Do you know what? He's gone in today. He goes
meh, fire, and a great era for sure.
A great era for sure. No, do you know what? Fair play to him this week. He's actually done a little bit better. He's not quite rolled out, but he's getting there. Do you know what I mean? Not quite rolled down in it. But anyway, let's get back to our guest. Great person for the community. Everyone seems to love him. Off screen, everyone's, I love you. But I say I don't get that.
It's because he pays us to tell everyone that he's great.
Yeah. Oh, that's fair. That's even better. Then I'm glad I don't have to do it. I'm not buying friends. Come on. Anyway, it's Dan. It's the fan. Hey, mate.
Howdy, guys. How's it going there? Got me a brewski. Sucking back them cold suds. Ah, man. Super Bowl World Series. Hit me.
Super Bowl or Super Boat? Because I'd like to see a Super Bowl.
Boat, did you say?
Super Bowl.
Hey.
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl. I want to go to the Super Bowl. Thanks for joining us, Dan. It's a pleasure to have you on the channel. I can already tell it's gonna be fun tonight.
Boys,
how are you doing?
Lads, yeah, I'm good. We just finished our little weekly nonsense. And then I've literally just about to decimate the shirt room to be refurbished. So literally the last days of Rome, mate. Nero's got the fiddle, it's all going on.
Russell Crowe, is he in sight? No.
Yeah, I've seen him, mate. His best mate's just been hung outside the town as he's gone to meet him. Reference. Yeah. Mate, it's decent. Actually, my missus were shooting through Sky the other day like that. She's like, Gladiator, she's like, I can't fucking watch it again. I can't. Are you sure? Not even just 10 minutes. You know, she's like, no, I can't fucking do it again. So, yeah, good times. How are you boys? All right?
All good.
Yeah, great. If you ever want to come around, mate, and watch Gladiator, I'm free. Don't worry about it. Anytime you want. Anytime you want. Right then, we'll get into this week's show, shall we? So we are looking at the MLS 2023 shirts that were released this week. Big hysteria around them, as seems to be the case. Some controversies, you might say, as well. How did we find ranking the shirts, everyone? Enjoyable experience, or was it like just get it over and done with?
Bottom 5 were pretty easy to rank.
Okay.
The next 5, like the top 5, I found like really difficult. But my number 1 was clear from before you even sent me the list.
Okay, that's weird. That it was before I sent you the list. How do you know it was on there?
No, as in
Fixes in, boys.
Yeah,
no, when I saw the shirts, I was like, out of all the ones that I've seen, 29 or whatever, that was my favorite.
I know we're close, but I didn't know it was telepathic, to be fair. But
no, I mean, we are on like a...
We are on the level. No, that's all good. Dan, yourself, how did you find? I know you put in the little notes, but made me laugh when I read them.
Oh, mate, yeah. It was like relegation upside down. So it was like a shit. It's like a shit fight to the bottom, and then a couple forgot to be shit, and then I don't know. I struggle with how they just want to constantly reinvent everything all the time. So it's just a bit mental. They don't have any. There's no preconceptions to anything. It's just do what you want, go mental. So yeah, some of it was some of it's like shirt noise. Do you know what I mean? Like Rochdale away kit from 2014, something that no one will ever remember ever. Other bits of absolutely well. So there are some bangers in there though.
I agree.
It was really hard to whittle them down.
Yeah.
To get 10 together. Some of the ones that I left out, obviously, I only on the basis that I thought they'd probably crop up in other shows as well, depending on who we've got on and what the themes are. Because we did leave some absolute bangers out, but it was a list made not to be easy.
You basically you've got shirt Love Island, which is the 10 that we got, and then you've got shirt Casa Amor, you know, where like the ones that you think, God, there'll be some hotties in here, and then you realise they really are the subs bench. Do you know what I mean?
I want to know where shirt Blind Date is, though, mate. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I want.
That'd be yeah. Right, that was we had that idea first, Dan.
Cut it out,
Marcus. You can't nick it.
Hey, this is my idea. You can.
Yeah, we're doing it together.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly. Anyway,
we're all in this
together.
And here's our Graham.
Right, let's get into this week's show then. 10 shirts from the MLS that we have ranked. I've collated all the scores. They are finally all in. Us 4 on screen and Jay from Retro. It's a good list. It's some good shirts. You've done well, Dom. So thank you very much for doing that. Number 10 on our list, then. Let's get straight into it. Number 10 on our list with 10 points overall. I think it was universally not very liked. It's the FC Cincinnati River kit. Was released. Yeah, I mean, bottom for me. Bottom for me. Jake put it 7th. It was the highest out of the 5 of us. And the reasons he says, River looks naff, but cool idea. All right, fair enough.
He's really expanded.
Yeah, he's really gone into it. To be fair, it does look a lot long. It looks a lot longer what he's put than normal. To be fair, so it's gone over to 2 messages. Anyway, we'll move on.
Is he still paying for text? What?
His page goes fucked in it.
This is great.
Are you getting these. Yeah, I am. Anyway, we'll move on to there. Dom, come on, we'll kick off with you then. 10th on your list as well, mate. Why is this shirt not flowing the way you want it to?
It looks like a river of shit. I'll be honest. It looks like an oil slick. It looks like there would be like a seagull, like trying to get out of it. Like it does not look like any river I've seen. It looks like a lot of the canals in Manchester, but not any rivers that I've ever seen. I can't say I've seen that many, but yeah, I think just the contrast as well just irks me a little bit. But yeah, not great. The river just looked awful across it. That's all I can say.
Yeah. No, I hear you, and the scoring shows that. And Marcus, it was quick to go downstream in terms of the scores. So for you, why?
Where did I put this? 9 for 10.
I'll be honest, mate. You're gonna have to get used to this. This happens all show. This is what I do. Yeah, Marcus, why is it not so great for you in terms of the 10 that we saw?
I don't get it really. It's just so it's meant to be a river. Is that what it's meant to be?
It's obviously the Ohio River.
I see. I don't know anything about
Clearly.
Cincinnati. Like,
yeah, come on, man.
All I know is that they don't make great shirts. The 4 that I've seen have all been awful. I've done a FIFA thing where it picked a shirt for me, and I've got Cincinnati, and I looked at both the shirts and they're both horrid. And this, I don't get it. It's just no. It would have been better if they got rid of the bit behind it. Like if it was just plain, it would have been better.
Then where does the river come in?
Fuck the river.
River.
Do you know what? At this point, put Justin Timberlake on it, right, and let him cry "You a Bloody River." Like, it's awful.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It's not good. Apologies to whoever designed it. I'm sure you put about 10 minutes worth of effort into it. But no, it's not for me. No.
Do you think that's what the design process was? It was 10 to 5, thinking, crap, I've not done anything. I just need to splash some on it. River. Cincinnati.
No, and I'll be honest with you, I wouldn't be. It doesn't look like much more went into it. I think like the Apple sponsorship, the Apple TV sponsorship on the arm for Ted Lasso and all of that stuff probably was more important than the actual front of the shirt. Yeah.
No, I hear what you're saying, mate. I think, like I say, James had it highest in 7th. Dan, again, someone you had it in 9th, like Marcus. So let's put this one to bed. What wasn't you feeling so much about this one?
Oh, mate, it looks like someone's throwing a milkshake at a fucking window. Do you know what I mean? It's like 3 a.m. outside McDonald's in fucking Newcastle on New Year's Eve. I mean, that fucking the sponsor as well, Mercy Health. It's just like euthanasia. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. It's shirt nonsense, shirt noise, isn't it? Just shirt noise. Like, he's right. Kit Manaman's like cock on, innit? It's like just take the water or take the oil slick out of it, and it's all right. It's just toss, innit? Yeah, absolute toss.
No, I think we all kind of agree. There's one more picture to look at. Doesn't do any bad, does it? No,
even he don't fucking like it. Look at him.
But he's not got himself dressed. Look at his short.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, that's odd.
They could have at least photoshopped it round to the side.
Yeah, that's strange. Done one for you there, Jamie. Cheers, lads, singing all in this together on repeat. Nice, that's what we're here for, mate. Give you an earworm. Why not? Let's move on then. Let's get rid of this. FC Cincinnati, the River Kit. Yeah, obviously not flowing very well with the panel tonight. I've used that twice. I'm not even bothered. It doesn't deserve another one, to be fair. It's Cincinnati, 10 points overall. Let's move on then. So number 9 on our list, 13 points from the rankers. And it is this one. It is... No, it's not you. Move. Let's go. It's this. It's the Philadelphia Union for Philly Kit.
Thank you.
Yeah. Weird, isn't it? 10 points. 9 for my list. Yeah, not really feeling it. Kit Manaman, 10th on your list. You didn't like it more than anyone else. Why for you wasn't this the one?
I don't get it. Like, I know I said that about the last one. Things I do like. The badge is quite cool. Yeah, and it fits in nicely with the Adidas logo that they've used on all of them.
Yeah.
I quite like the sponsor as well.
Yeah.
But I don't. What is that? Is it camo? Is it supposed to be the ceiling of the 16th chapel? Like, is it clouds? Is it water?
It's camouflage, apparently.
Camouflage for what?
It's camouflage in a lovely football shirt, if anything. I think
it's camouflage for the colorblind, isn't it?
Yeah. The colors don't. I don't get it. If it was like traditional camouflage, I might have liked it a little bit more. If it was anything but beige, another color of beige, and then blue.
Yeah.
Like, I wanted to like it, but then I looked at it. I was like, "You're just trying too hard, mate. Like, sort it out."
Yeah. I hear what you're saying. It's a weird one. For me, those of us that may be of a certain age, or probably not, have you ever seen the snowman? It looks like the animation on a snowman. I'm expecting him to fly across with that lad singing that shite song. That's what I look at.
There's something in the air.
That's what it looks like.
Holding this together.
It looks like the picture in that cathedral thing in Rome, the 16th chapel. Yeah, it looks like the sky, like with God's hand coming out and touching. That's what it looks like. It should be the background to.
Is this your version? And they've done like Adam and Eve, and the snake is the temptation. And that's where you're going with it. Oh,
nice.
You've written the nail on, yeah.
It's still a rubbish looking shirt.
The sponsor looks like the logo for a really crap bitter in an old man pub.
Yeah, you know, innit? The only thing they've got on tap.
Yeah,
it's that, or it looks like a banging chippy.
Yeah,
like a dead good chippy.
Yeah,
curry sauce is on point.
Stalthorpe's answer to Young's.
Yeah.
The best I saw for the camouflage was someone saying it looked like the Simpsons sky. Like
yeah,
that's what I mean. Yeah, it's like I don't think you could even pay me to own that shirt.
No, it's like Monet's just gone paintballing.
It's like Monet when he went blind.
Oh,
even he do a better job than that. To be fair. Right, let's go through the rest of the rankings then. Dan, let's come to you. You had an 8, so it wasn't, you 2 shirts worse, but anything that is appealing?
The snake makes me laugh a little bit. He reminds me of like what I think is Casper in Atletico Mints. Like, he's just what I think of that. Like, I could just imagine like Steve McLaren whispering up to him. Other than that, it's just a fucking mess, isn't it? Really, it's like we've just had 2 messes, 2 lots of mess. No,
yeah. 2 lots of mess.
Camouflage is fucking nonsense, isn't it?
It's weird, nonsense. Isn't it? Yeah, it's weird. I was getting to Jay. Jay said the inspiration is tragic. Camo looks like clouds from Toy Story. I mean, there's so many references. I mean, even Jackson Jersey's saying it looks like the Enya video on, Cut Flow. Don't sing it. Don't sing it, Dom, because that's going to be in everyone's head as well. Don't sing it.
I don't know that song. How's it go, Dom?
Nice try.
It sounds a lot like that We're Walking in the Air one as well.
It's not far off.
Oh, mate, she's in a Lacey number, isn't she? Like, it's all going all over the place. Oh, fuck hell, yeah.
That doesn't sound like an Enya video. That sounds like something else. Lacey number, she's all about the place. Hey. Dom, we'll finish off with you then, because you had this in 6th place overall, though.
You're right.
Yes, simply because it's such a talking point. There's so many references, and I just love chippies. I would genuinely, I'd wear it.
I mean,
what, to the chippy?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think this looks more like a river than the Cincinnati one. But I think I'd like it in my collection just for the talking points as well exhibited here. So
I mean, it's too many shirts. The fact it doesn't carry on in the back is annoying.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Well, I don't know. Is that bad?
Lazy.
Yeah. It should.
That's like the river. That's the river bank on the back, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, it don't look too bad there. I have to say.
See?
There though. But on the other pictures, there's two against one. The other two, it's shite. That's not too bad. It's okay.
Did this same model get all the shit ones? Did he just have a...
Yeah, I think he did. Anyway, there we go. Philadelphia Union for the 4 Philly kit. 30 points overall on our list this week from the rankers. Let's move on to number 8. Moving up a little bit, 10 points higher. 23 points overall. And it's this. It's the Colorado Rapids New Day kit. 7th on my list. It's all right, isn't it? Okay. Dan, we'll start with you. And you had this you had it in 5th, so it's middle of the road for you. Yeah. What are you thinking about this one?
Oh, mate, it was a bit unlucky. It really was. This actually was a real toss-up between 4th and 5th for me. This almost got Champions League. I was... I love the shading. I like the texture. UC, it's always some sort of weird big farmer out in the States. So they just can't help it, can they? So UC Health, I don't know what that's all about. But yeah, just, I don't know, something just wasn't quite taking that next level. Maybe it's the asymmetric, 2006 sideswept haircut idea of it. It was just too much for me. But, I liked a lot of where it's going. But it's just, I can see why people think it's dog shit. You know what I mean? It looks like broken glass.
Yeah. Jay had this in 8th place, and his notes were, and I'll echo it as well. So he says it's called the New Day kit. So it's a sunrise kit with no orange ? Looks a mess. I mean, if it's meant to signify a sunrise dog, is it a sunrise in Manchester? Where's the sun?
I think Colorado's quite cold and icy in it. I've never been, but I think that's it. And I think it because they used Pat Milbury, the artist. Yeah, they've drawn on his ordinary style, which is I don't know, has a lot of synergy with the region. So I think that's had a big influence on it, which I really like. It did make Champions League for me. I think.
Your 4th place.
I think I had it in 4th. Yeah. So yeah, I think the little touches. Plus, it's to do with mental health as well. I think they're raising awareness, that new day aspect, and saying get out of bed, do something. It's a new day. I like that as well. So anything that has a good meaning behind it, then will always score highly for me as well. So yeah, loads to like about it. You cynical bastards.
I feel proper guilty now. Nice one, Dom.
Don't take the fucking moral high ground, you bastard. Yeah, I just care. I just care.
I'm just a nice, warm person who loves everyone.
All together now. We're all.
I think we know the song that you're back in the video this week, Dom, don't we? That's already written in stone, isn't it?
100%.
Yeah, Marcus. So let's finish on you because it'd be fair because you've not spoken yet. 8th place for you as well. So you've got it bang on in terms of the rankings, mate. Colorado Rapids. You think they'd have the river one, wouldn't you? But what are your thoughts on this sort of weird pattern?
Right. So first off, thanks, Dom, for making all of the horrible stuff that I was going to say about the shirt seem terrible.
It's really bad for your mental health. This shirt, it's gonna put you in a downward spiral.
No, but the thing is, right? The cynical part of me is and then you slap Big Pharma on the front of it, right? What do you call it? Health insurance places seem to be the betting sponsors of American sports.
Yeah.
The only reason why it's not 10th is because I don't quite hate the Cronkies as much as I used to. Because the Cronkies own Colorado Rapids as well, didn't they?
Yeah.
And obviously they're Arsenal's owners. And
my team's gonna win the league. I love the owners. Now you're not.
No, not quite. But they're not doing as bad as they were doing a few years ago. So they've got a little bit of leeway. I just don't get it. I didn't know any of the background around it. I judged it purely. See, it looks all right on.
Mm.
It actually looks all right on.
Oh, he's backtracking. He's back. He's literally.
No. I'm still very happy with my original choices, but it looks a lot better because I genuinely was going to put that last.
This is how I know that you're not looking at all the photos. I send none of them on so you can see and you can judge from there, mate.
Yeah, I'm still happy with where it's placed. Like the ones above it are better.
Yeah, that's fine.
But yeah, I don't get it.
Just quick,
it feels a bit.
Has he got a choker on, or is that like a long tag stuck around his neck and a chain?
He thinks he's a rapper. He thinks he's 2 Chainz. Clearly,
2 Chainz, one neck.
2 Chainz, 1 neck. That's a weird video. I'm not watching that.
But yeah, to conclude, it's just. It just
you just don't like
could have been plain. Yeah, it just it's not for me. You might be able to pay me a tenner to wear it though. I'd wear it for a tenner.
I'm not funny, mate. I've got a newborn. I'm not paying anymore for anything. Right, number 8 on our list, Colorado Rapids. This is their shirt. It's a New Day shirt. New Day. I might have got one. Moving on. Let's go to joint 2 that are joint 6 at the moment. Both on 25 points. The first one of those is this, and it is the weirdly named, don't like the name whatsoever. It's the Baby Burn kit from FC Dallas. Why have they named it that? I do not know.
I'm getting these spot on.
Yeah. I put it 5th on my list. I mean, I like it because it is clearly a Japan throwaway, obviously. I fight anyone who tells me that's not the case. But it's nice. It's a nice shirt. I like it. Dallas, yeah, go on. Give us it. That's all I've got to say, I guess, on that. I don't know where I was going to go. Marcus, so he was shouting from the rooftops. You're getting it spot on. You had it 7th. It's, joint 6. So for this, what was it that wasn't quite lighting your fire?
The lack of colour in the fire. But I don't know whether it would have looked a bit cheesy and horrid if it did have bits of red and orange in the fire. It's just not quite. It feels a little bit unfinished.
Okay.
It's not awful. It's not terrible. But yeah, it does just feel a little bit just waiting for a little bit more to happen.
Yeah.
Like a little bit. I feel a little bit unsatisfied when I look at it.
I mean, yeah, if you left one in, mate,
That's the voice of a man in a relationship.
Yeah. It's a good thing he's got his headphones on and no one can hear you.
Start looking at them emails a bit differently. Hot milfs in your area.
They are not emails.
No, they're not emails. Swiftly moving on to Tom. Let's go to Tom. You had this in. Where did you have this one, Tom? You had it in 5th, same as me. I mean, it is a Japan throwaway, but it's very nice. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, look, Dallas Burn had it in '96, and they were one of the 10 founding teams of the MLS. So they had the horse thing. On the front of the old Dallas Burn shirts, and it was that flame, which has just been then replicated across the pattern, which I kind of like, at least the try-in, and it's a nod. Although now I'm just looking at it thinking, shit, it's got another medical sponsor.
Yeah.
The plague of stateside sponsorship. Yeah,
just a plague of medical sponsors. Yes.
The irony. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like the colour scheme. I think it's simple enough with enough of a retro nod, like a throwback, which I do kind of like. So yeah, it does well for me, particularly against some of the others as well.
Yeah, cool. Dan, for you, this was 7th, similar to Marcus. You kind of got it spot on, mate. Yeah. What was your thoughts on the Dallas kit?
All right, boys, close your eyes. Okay, close your eyes. Okay, you've just got an all-inclusive. You've walked off the plane. You're on the Costa Brava. You get to your all-inclusive hotel. You sit down by the pool, and up strolls a bloke from Stoke with a tribal flame tattoo down his side. Sweating beer, he sweats Carlin, and he just fucking kid sitting there, mate. What? That is it's just I'm just waiting for it to get lasered. Do you know what I mean?
Let's talk about my Uncle Dave.
But honestly, mate, the only bonus is it's like da 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 da. Bobby Ewing ain't waking up from that bad dream, so no, dog shit. Just pure fucking it's just
or horseshit.
Horseshit. Oh yeah. Pure Bronco turd, that one.
Oh bullshit. Wait, what are we dealing with? The horses, there's got a horse and a bull.
That's a bull, yeah? There's a
but the other one...
Mate, your mind up, innit? It's like the whole ranch is out to play, innit?
Yeah, so that's a horse.
Yeah, bullshit.
Bullshit.
What shit do they want? Oh, it's terrible. Yeah. It's just a fucking mess, innit? Like, it's just, and also they're not really. It's not really great flames. It looks like leaves, and then it doesn't look like a leaf, and then it looks like a flat. I don't know. I can't. It's just turd, isn't it? Just turd.
It reminds me of. Do you remember those shirts from the early '90s that everyone had? The black shirts with the flames. All the emos used to wear.
Yeah, but that was
used to.
Belgium. Belgium already had that in the World Cup.
If the flame fits, mate, wear it. I guess. Fine. Two flames to look the same. Anyway, there we go. That was FC Dallas. That was their shirt. The Burn Baby Burn kit. Terrible name. 25 points.
By the way, how much is that?
80 quid, isn't it? It's got to be. They're all about 80 quid, isn't they?
Probably. Well, depends if you get that version, I'm guessing.
Yeah, not that one.
What, 120?
Yeah.
Aren't they like even more than that?
I think that's dollars, I think. It's the astronomical dollar line. I don't know if they are pounds. It's ridiculous. It's two different shirts.
But they'll be 35 quid in about 6 months because no one gives a shit about MLS.
Yeah.
So happy days.
Well, obviously, because they've got two different versions, I think the authentic version is the one with the flames. I think the other version, the stadium one, it's just
doesn't have the flames.
It just matches, I think.
Get a kindling.
Fucking get in there.
It took him a minute. He was thinking. You could hear it.
No, because I know they do stupid stuff not put last year with the LA Galaxy. They didn't have the things around the neck.
And got the stars again this year on the Galaxy. It's strange. And the cost of whatever. Right, that's it. Dallas is joint 6 with another kit with 25 points. One of us ain't gonna be very happy, but we'll deal with it. There we go. It's this one.
Oh, you haven't.
It's the New York Red Bulls.
Which one is it? Is it going to be happy?
I don't know.
You lot have let me down.
You tell me.
Big time.
Yeah. Okay. I think we'll leave Marcus because I think he's going to have a lot to say about his shirt. For me, did I give you Jay's little thing on that one?
No.
He said cool inspiration, decent design, color a bit meh. 1998 Japan as well. Yeah, he's banged on. Right, New York Red Bulls, the Daniel Patrick kit. I give it. It was 4 for me. I love it. I think it's a banger. I think it'll look great on. I love the colors. I like New York Red Bulls. I'm not a turncoat and wearing a New York City shirt. You know what I mean, Dom?
True faith.
I think I know why it's come so far down, Marcus. Don't get mad. Don't get angry. Jay had it bottom of his list.
Ooh. Is he all right?
I don't know. He seemed okay today when I saw him. He's put horrible colours. Looks like tie-dye, apparently. We'll leave it till you meet up and then you can fight it out. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's all good. Dan, let's come to you then. Dom's back. Dom, let's go. We're going to go with Dan. You can wait now because you buggered off.
Giddy.
You had it in 6, Dan, which is back on. It's a nice kit now.
Mate, this for me was the the Sean Dyche Burnley kit, the just about best of the shit. So it's good that Adidas managed to reuse all the human race bruised banana kits they didn't sell. Fair play to them. Recycling in the States, it's hard to push. Who the fuck's Daniel Patrick? Am I missing something? Have I missed something?
Is it designer in there?
You say that, Dan, but guess who's there? Special guest. No, but I don't know. A designer, maybe?
I don't know. I mean, when an author does or a director does a really shit film and they don't put their name on it, and it's like, John fucking Michaels or whatever. There's like some name in Hollywood. They always Daniel Patrick must be like the name that kit designers don't want to know put down as their fucking John Doe, so they never know. So it's like, pin this on me. Fuck, not me, mate. Daniel Patrick, innit? When we were at uni, we had a ringer player. So every time we were fucked for players at cricket, we used to have a guy called, I think it was like John Marks or something stupid like that. And basically at the end of the season the guy was like top of runs, top of wickets, top catches and top averages. Like he just won everything. And we had to like basically turn up at the end of season and go, oh yeah, he's working away tonight. This is this one. Then the MLS is just full of Daniel Patricks. Daniel Patrick has done like everything below this kit in this list. Like it's just Daniel Patrick's, the whole fucking lot.
Daniel Patrick does sound like the kind of name you used to give to police when they catch you and try to get you in. Yeah, my name's Daniel Patrick, mate. What's your address? I don't know. I never got
New York.
I've been there as well.
I live in New York, mate. I don't know why I'm here. I'm lost.
You got the ID? Nah, I haven't got my wallet. No.
I've got this shirt with me. Have a look at it.
Do you like this? Do you want it?
Yeah.
You can't pay me to wear
20 years.
Anyway, that's enough from that, man, on this shirt. Let's go into Dom. Dom, you might want to explain to Marcus why you put this knife on your list, mate.
I don't like it. It looks like tramp's piss.
How do you know what tramp's piss looks like?
It's amazing what you get for £10.
Yeah, no, I think just like the bruised banana leads away from. Is it this year?
This season
or last year? Is it? Yeah, that kind of thing. Plus, it's got a graphic running through it that's like 2 different font types, and then that on the arse. No one needs that. It's bad enough.
I'll just grab your shirts and your ass.
I'm only little. It's like a nightmare.
Smell me back with my flame tattoo is. Yeah, but that's all right.
When you've got to wear an XL and you're small.
Yeah, there's that. Yeah, there is that. That's because you wear hoodies underneath him thinking you're some fucking skater. Chill out. Your backwards cap.
I was trying to be like the promo shot.
What up?
No.
But yeah, no, the colour like this makes my stomach turn a little bit, to be honest. And then anything Red Bull never does too well for me, to be honest.
Oh, okay. All right. Speaking of Red Bull, Marcus, it seems like it's been a bit of a mix. I personally like it. I think it's a lovely kit. It's 4th on my list. I think they tried something different. I think it works. I think it, like I said, when it's on, it looks a lot better. The pattern looks great. It was number 1 for you on your list. I mean, try to explain to everyone why it should have been the number 1 shirt.
All right. So Dan pointed something out, and maybe it was a subconscious bias that I didn't put 2 and 2 together, but he's absolutely bang on that it is basically the Arsenal bruised banana human race shirt, the color which I just bought about 3 or 4 days ago. It's on its way to me, right? So maybe it's just because I've been looking at it so much.
Okay.
But no, the colorway is nice. I like the colorway.
It's cold,
There's not too much. There's not too much going on. Like it's not. I don't feel like it's trying too hard. The back writing's a bit weird. Like I don't get that. But the rest of it, I think the colors are wicked. Like the colorway, it looks tasty.
Just quickly, can you lads imagine how mental UEFA would go if this went to try and get into the Champions League?
Yeah, on the back.
Just with that, there's Red Bull, there's a giant Red Bull on the front, and there's a Red Bull on the crest. Can you imagine the kit man's morning when he gets that email through
as well? It says Red Bull and it says NY in it as well on the actual fabric.
But don't both the Salzburg and Leipzig have the Red Bull on?
Yeah, Red Bull logo. Yeah.
Do they have it red? But then they have to have like RB. They're not allowed to have both.
Yeah, the actual name. Yeah, the actual name.
Right.
Red Bull.
I guess they would do the same. I guess.
But that's only Leipzig that are not allowed to have Red Bull, because Bundesliga are not allowed to have teams named after companies, because like Stuttgart would be Mercedes Stuttgart, for example, and whatever. So they shut that down a long time ago. But no, I think the shirt is really nice. It looks like a what's the word? An acid storm, an acid rainstorm, or whatever.
Oh, sounds lovely. Yeah.
But the colours, it looks
I know you get them in London, but not up here.
Yeah.
No, but it looks. I think it looks wicked, man.
Well, I like it, man. I like it.
I really like it, but maybe my brain was a little bit skewed because
have any of you been to Thailand, like Koh Phangan and Koh Phi Phi and all that on the piss, and gone to a full moon party?
Nah, but
No.
Right. Literally, this just reminds me of like my first graduated out of uni, went out to Thailand for a month, woke up with a tattoo one morning, and it just reminds me of buckets on the beach in Koh Phangan. It's just mental.
Fair one. Mark, I agree. I think there's one shirt I think it's better than from the rest of the top five. I think the other top five for me are possibly better, apart from one. Or two, but yeah, I like it. It's a nice shirt. I had it for a reason. But there we go. New York Red Bulls and their Daniel Patrick kit. The designer running away from the police because he didn't want anyone to know his name. Joint 6 with 25 points. Let's go on to number 5 on our list then.
It's a disgrace.
It's got 34 points this next shirt, and it is in 5th place. And it's this one. It's the LA Galaxy, the LA Kits, the famous LA Galaxy. I'm wearing one. Like I say, I don't really wear Galaxy shirts, but I've got one for tonight. 3rd on my list, I really like it. It's green kits are starting to win me over. I never used to like green kits. I remember when Liverpool had one in the 90s, hated it. Horrible thing. Starting to win me around a little bit. I think they are quite nice. And this one with the colours, it's really nice. So yeah, 3rd on my list. Jay had it in 4th himself, and he says on this one, the LA kit, subtle flag design, love it. You're right, Dom. He's not gone in depth, has he, at all? I'm like, Marcus, let's kick off with you on this one. Yeah, this was 2nd on your list.
Yeah, I flip-flopped on this one. I originally had it in 4th.
Yeah.
And then I looked at the shirt that I put in 4th, and I was like, oh, I think I prefer the LA Galaxy one. So then, instead of switching it with 3rd, because I think the one I've got in 3rd is actually 3rd. That is what I looked at it and I was like, that is a 3rd place shirt. So I just switched those two. And this one happened to go into 2nd. I like the colorway.
Yeah.
There's not too much and in contrast to the rest of the shirts that are in the list, the majority of them, they try too hard. There's way too much going on. And they're not quite achieving what it is that they're trying to do. This is just clean, simple, to the point. I like the colors along the arms and along the collar. Yeah, it's a clean shirt. It's really nice. I may pick that up for 35 quid. Like it'd go in my bag and I'll leave it there for a few weeks, and about 2 o'clock in the morning when I'm going to bed, I just go, fuck it. And it'll arrive in a few days and it'll sit in the bag for about 4 years and I'll never wear it. But it's nice. I like it.
Yeah, I agree. So from the Walk of Fame to the Walk of Shame, Dom, you had it in 8th place.
Yeah, I go in between us, mate. Fuck off, clean shirt. I think in the midst of all the crazy, it was just a bit too plain. And admittedly, I do like the LA flag across the collar and cuffs. But it just really pisses me off that they've tried on this one, but on the replica version, they've not put it on the sleeve cuffs. Which
so what have they not done on the replica version then?
They've not got any of the stars across the badge. Of which, even on this one, I don't like the fact that they're silver and 1 gold, and then they've not got the flag across the cuffs.
Really?
They've got it on the collar, but that's it. Yeah.
It's also got a big bit of water right across for a river. Yeah. No, I get it, mate. I think, you know, that I say subtle differences. No, the back differences between a stadium and authentic is disgusting, and I think it's only
the price.
But they do that in other sports. I know that the NHL jerseys, again, all done by Adidas. They follow suit really, and they're astronomical in price. And I think it's getting to a point now where you really are differentiating between people who want to just buy shirts or want to buy the proper shirts. And I think
the price is ridiculous.
It shouldn't be a gap.
They can't do that in Europe. We'll revolt, no?
Yeah, you're right. Some shirts are revolting.
No, but as in they can't start doing. They can't start missing out features.
No, not as much. Like, for instance, one example I can think of this season is the Barcelona 3rd shirt, where the dry fit advance is really nice. The patterns in it, the vibrant color. Yet the stadium version one, the lower version one, it's just a grey. It's a dull grey.
Nike are really bad at that. Like I remember the Inter Milan snakeskin, the snakeskin one, like the advanced one looked really good. But that's not taking anything away from the actual design, just taking off bits just for shit and giggles, it feels like Adidas are doing. Because the whole point of the difference is to do with technology and the premium materials. Like if you could do it along the collar, you can do it along the cuffs. Like that's just to force people to buy the more expensive one.
It's a weird details to leave off. I get what you're saying, to have breathable material and be a bit more player spec. I fully hear that, but it should still have the
basic. It might not be as good, like the resolution of it and like the finish of it might not be as good, but it should visibly be there. But they make millions and I make YouTube videos.
You give them millions, pretty much.
Yeah, literally.
No, fair one, mate. We'll finish off with you then, Dan. Because you were similar to me, like you liked it, and Jay had it in 4th place overall. It's a nice shirt, yeah.
Yeah, it's good. It's clean. But yeah, I mean that is probably the biggest debate about. I mean the collar detail is lovely. I like a thing where a fabric has that sort of the meshing, like a transition. I know it is the flag thing, but it has that transition in the colours. I think that's quite a good detail. And they're using the fabric to do that. But I'll tell you what, mate, massive rant. The player spec to stadium spec. And what's stupid is as well with Adidas, if you obviously you lads know, and everyone who sees a lot of Adidas kits, this isn't even player spec. Player spec is probably actually the one that doesn't mean anything that you get given. Authentic actually doesn't mean anything because on the players' ones, it's usually like a numbered collar, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So you've basically got a shirt that no one's ever worn. So you get a stadium shirt that actually in Germany players, some of them wore the actual stadium issue kit, or I think it was Bayern wore the stadium version shirt because it doesn't. They found it better to play in because it didn't absorb the sweat in the same way. So the shirt wasn't as heavy. So they never wore the actual what was the authentic. They would have had either a numbered one or they would have had the stadium one. I don't get this whole 2-tiered fucking kit thing. It's bullshit. It's pure, absolute money rinsing bullshit.
Money.
It is, but I absolutely hate it. Like Nike as well. Oh yeah, you've got vape in it. Yeah, but the label's still on it, whereas the player one has the label printed on the inside. What is the point? Yeah. It's nonsense. It's match issue. No, it's fucking not, mate. That's never been near a fucking changer room. Do you know the only change that's been in is fucking Sports Direct in fucking.
Do you know what it is? It's the Konya Nan yeah, or your old dear, into going, oh, this is the one like David, like no, sort it out, mate. Like,
No, the only place who that's fucking match worn is fucking Slatsman. Do you know what I mean? So it's no, bollocks. The shirt's really good, but the whole difference between player spec and
like visually, it should be the same, right?
Yeah, it should be absolutely design. The principal design elements should be the same. It should just be a material difference
And like quality of the pressing and all of that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. That's it.
Yeah, we will finish off by saying it's nice to know Kelly Osbourne's got modelling jobs again. Oh, by the way,
that's Sid from Toy Story.
Or Sid, yeah, whoever you want to go for, man, that's fine. Sid Osbourne, there we go. There we go. Number 5 on our list, the LA Kit from LA Galaxy, 34 points overall on this one. Right. Moving on to number 4 on our list, with 35 points. We've got. It's this one. It's this. It's the Seattle Sounders. It's the Bruce Lee kit. 8th on my list. We'll see in a minute why I'm not a big fan of it. It's all right. It's okay. Jay had this number 1. This was number 1 shirt for Jay, and he said about it, just so you all know. Bruce Lee, great inspo, great execution. There we go. If you don't know, it's because obviously Bruce Lee lived in Seattle, so they've kind of done a throwback to that, which is
Enter
great.
the Dragon.
Yeah, it's all right. Who should we go to? Dan, let's go to you because it was the bottom one for you. Tell us why.
Where do I start?
It is absolutely fucking shit. Like, there's no. I can't even. I don't even have a funny quip. It's fucking terrible. Just terrible. Like what? I don't know what. It's Seattle, Fraser Crane, Nirvana.
Hey, listen, Fraser Crane is a G, bruv.
Exactly. And he wouldn't be seen. Not even Niles would wear this. Not even fucking his dad would wear this. Daphne might walk in with it. Niles might change his mind, but that's as close as you're going to get. No, it's just nonsense. Even Bruce Lee's probably offended by this.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake. What? Nah, shit. Just I don't. You know what? I think it's because we've just come out of this Chinese New Year special edition kit stuff.
Yeah.
As to why Man City need to bring out a limited edition Chinese New Year kit, I really don't know. I didn't know there was a big, Chinese influence. I didn't know their Chinese heritage before this. Yeah, just an absolute fucking shirt nonsense to me, mate. Just pure Inter Milan snake stuff. I hate it. Oh, it's rubbish. Sorry, that's it. That's me done. Just shit.
The Inter Milan one's good though. There's a good reason behind the Inter Milan one.
The badge, but
yeah. Obviously, the story. It's obviously something to do with the history of Milan. But yeah, I get what you're saying.
Exit the dragon. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll exit the dragon. Yeah. Withdraw from the dragon.
Consent to the dragon. That's your Catholic approach, isn't it? Pull out for the dragon.
Pull out for the dragon.
God. Just don't chase the dragon, whatever you do.
Yeah, I'm not. Well, no, we're not chasing the dragon. Tom, you're a big fan because you had it 3rd on your list. Why?
I did a bit of Wing Chun when I was a kid.
Okay.
We all did, mate. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, I had trials at West Ham. I think I'd seen the sponsorless version first, and then Providence. Is that another medical thing?
Another medical thing, yeah.
Oh, ain't they the ones that rip you off on the loan things? Little come round to your house loan shark people. They borrow you like 50 quid, then you spend like about 6 months paying it off, and then just as you're about to cover it, like finish it off, they ask you if you want to take out another loan. So then you continue paying them, and I'm like.
I have no idea. Sounds like every person.
I don't know.
Have money to that, to be honest with you. Just a big shout out to Jay who's joined us. I thought Dom had the Declan Rice haircut then, but it's just the hat. Yeah.
Nah, I've gone yank, haven't I? I thought I'd put a baseball cap on backwards as well.
He's gone yank and he's come to rank. So yeah, Dom, what else are you thinking about the
United Chinese New Year one that I kind of liked as well. So
yeah,
just a bit of that domestic club bias that obviously Kit Manaman had on the Red Bull shirt.
Yeah,
mine was subconscious, by the way. Just
mine was very conscious.
Yeah, that's a problem. The black back, no, it's gross.
Mm. If they brought back the Hurricanes TV show, the cartoon, this would be what the baddies wore.
Yeah, this is who you play. The Hurricanes, remember that? What a great time for
what a team, mate. Solid. Front to back, outstanding.
Do you know what annoyed me about that show? And it was really insensitive. Why did the African have to wear no boots? Why? There's no need for it. It's insensitive. They could at least have had a sponsorship for him. You know,
tattoo on the foot.
Yeah. I mean, they could have bought him some boots. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But that's the one thing that annoyed me about that show. Anyway, Kit Manaman. It was fourth on your list. You've got it spot on, pal. What was it about this one you liked so much?
So initially it was second. This is what I swapped the LA one for. But I kind of hot took it. I was like, oh, that's really nice. And then I looked at it and I was like, the yellow should be gold.
Yeah.
It's sunbeam yellow.
It's
again, a tenuous Bruce Lee link.
No, still, I don't give. Like, I do care about sentiment for shirts and stuff, but sometimes it just needs to look good. And I don't know anything. I don't know the names. I don't know the inspirations. I don't know anything. I just know what these shirts look like.
Yeah.
And yeah, I like the design in it, and it looks a bit like, oh, what's that shirt that everyone was banging on about this season? That's like a really deep red and gold. Is it like a non-league team?
York City.
Yeah. Right. Sorry, they're not non-league, but yeah. York. Yeah, I know there's a shirt that looks similar. And I was like, yeah, it's got that kind of vibe going to it. It looks quite what's the word? Classy or whatever. But it's the yellow, like, because it's yellow and not gold, it's slightly less than what could have been if it was gold, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, if you got a gold tooth, people look at you and go, oh, that's all right. If you got yellow teeth, people look at you like,
you still get looked at for a reason.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
All right, no, fair enough. There we go. Then that's Seattle Sounders with their Bruce Lee kit. Coming fourth on our list, 35 points overall. Let's go to number 3 then, with 36 points. I love this one. I'm not happy this week. He's not happy again.
He's not happy either. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
You know what? That's a great point. When Belgium had their kit, they had that neon yellow for a bit. And you were like, oh, God, that was just like a real nice yellow. Yeah, I totally agree. Gold would have been, it would have definitely taken your eye off it.
It looks like both shite Belgium and Spain kit in one. Let's move on.
That's a shirt you'll never resell.
No. Number 3 on our list, 36 points overall. And it is this. It's a kit for all. It's Chicago Fire, man. I love this. This is my number 1. I bloody love it, man. It's a great shirt, bro. I like Chicago, to be fair. Number 1 for me, it was number 6 for Marcus. Why is it number 6, Marcus?
Don't get it.
What do you mean you don't get it?
Don't get it. Like, the centralized stuff looks a bit naff. And I'm usually a liker of centralized bits and pieces, but the centralized with like the bits going on, like I'm seeing it big now, and I can see that it's like squares. I thought it was just Hummel in disguise. Like I genuinely thought it was
I'm all in the
weird
skies with
chevrons.
diamonds.
Yeah, but it's like they're like 3D square things.
Yeah.
But that's not obvious until you look at it properly. That's what I mean. I don't get it. It's not. No. The only reason why, like, if there were 4 better shirts than it, it would have been bottom. That's like a Michael Owen thing to say, isn't it?
Okay, yeah.
If the ball would went into the goal,
Playing
then it
in a
would have been a
World
goal.
Cup is amazing.
Yeah.
But no, what I mean is that the only reason why it's so high is because I thought the other ones were like more rubbish than this. I just don't get it. Like, apologies to anyone that does like it, but it's a no from me.
I accept your apologies and we move on because I'm not a hater and I think I can not let it get to me too much, you piece of shh. We'll move on to Dom then. Dom, you had it 7th. You had it worse than Kit Manaman, so you're a piece of shh. What were you thinking about the Chicago Fire, Kit, mate?
It's not fire.
Yeah, you liar.
Yeah, brilliant. You set them up, I'll knock them out of the park.
They're the Chicago Cubs.
Yeah,
Black Sox. Black Sox.
I don't like the new branding for the badge. The old one was better. The fact that there's not a sponsor where there should definitely be a sponsor, and I saw some great variations today. The highlight of which would have been chevron for like a dual kind of angle. But they've done nothing with it. Apparently, the blue and red are from the state flag of Illinois. But it's shit. Don't like it.
Yeah, no, I get it. I personally, I've just affinity for the city of Chicago. So, and obviously, I know the story obviously about the colours and the state badge. Obviously, they wear it on the police uniforms and the emergency services. So, I like the fact it's ingrained in the city, that kind of thing. And I think that's why it stood out for me. I get what Marcus is saying. I think Adidas really struggle with centralised. Nike seem to get it bang on. I don't think
Nike do it the other way around.
Yeah,
Nike do the club badge or whatever top, and Adidas under.
Yeah.
But no, we're Adidas. We need to be at the top of everything because we're so important.
That's a bang on Adidas impression, mate. I love it. Adidas there, coming from the grave, back from the grave, is it?
Don't make up with your brother.
I hear what you're saying. Jay had this one in 5th, and he wanted to say, I'll look at our new badge kit, but decent. All right, okay, fair enough. I think he's kind of saying they're trying to show off the new badge. All right. Dan, they're all wrong. They're all talking out the backsides. It's the best kit out of the 10, isn't it, mate? Because you agreed with me. Tell them why it is the best one.
Mate, this kit is just the most, because it's the most un-American kit in the whole fucking lot.
It's red, white, and blue.
Mate, it's like I say, it's got to be at the Cook County Assessor's office by 9 a.m. Monday morning. It's gonna, free Dr. Richard Kimball from the One Arm Man. It is literally pure, and the colours and flag are brilliant. And the reason I love it the most, this is a show off, grab a shirt thing, right? So one of my favourite shirt patterns of all time, in terms of surface, print, everything, is this.
Oh,
right. So this is the Cremonese. I think it's like 94. No, it's 96 away, right? And this pattern I absolutely love. And as soon as I saw that, I was like, it's that kit, and I was just like absolutely made up. So that's in my top 10 of all time, and that shirt is just the closest in the fit and the Adidas. It's a great fitting template. And me and Kit Manaman had this discussion before. Do you remember when we were talking in the summer about Total 90 versus
Team Geist?
Team Geist, and how basically, although they're both total shit, Team Geist is built so much better.
Yeah.
Like the fit on this is amazing. The Adidas, the fit they have, and we also said round necks, centralized. So it's got everything. It's basically got a likeness to one of my favorite patterns of all time. It's got centralized round neck. It's got the Adidas fit, the colors, and also it really is that color of the Illinois flag. It's not the previous Chicago Fire. They used to have the navy, which I didn't get. I mean, you could literally stick the Fire logo on that opening that they've got that banner opening, and it would still look great. I just love it. I think it's so far above anything else in the selection because it's just brilliant. And like, I believe is it trapezoidal, the shape, or diamond? So I love it. Fucking brilliant. Yeah,
I absolutely agree, man. It's
drops Mike.
Here you go, mate.
Catch it and I'll carry it. So there we go then. I mean, I fully agree with that. I think it's a great kit. It is the kit for all, so we all should have liked it a little bit more for me. Chicago Fire, third place, 36 points on this week's list, right down to the final two. Separated by 3 points overall with 39 points. It is this. It's the Crown Jewel kit from Charlotte FC. Yeah, it's shocking, isn't it? It's 6 on my list. I think it's crap. Just a crap purple piece of shit. Dan, no. Dan, let's go with you. We finish with you. We'll start with you. You had it second on your list. You clearly are a fan. Yeah. Why was this such a sparkling kit for you?
Mate, just takes me back to like jacquards, like layered gloss to matte, big sponsor, simple typeface, colour schemes even throughout, lovely little bit of trim, and anything that looks like either Harchester United or a bar of Cadbury's is going to go down well. I mean, ironically, this out, there we are.
Oh.
There you go. I've got my fucking Charlotte kit.
Time.
Yeah, I love it, mate.
Armadillos.
I'm gonna tuck into this. Yeah, no, just brilliant. I just love it. Like really good. Yeah, okay. Class.
Fair enough, mate. I must have been on my own here because I'm the only person I had outside the top 5. To be fair, I just don't think it's nice. Please don't ever link it to Harchester. Harchester is the greatest purple kit of all time.
No, Fiorentina has the greatest purple kit.
No. You've never seen Monday Bandele in a shirt, mate. You can't tell me.
Hey, sort out the show. We'll do best purple kits of all time.
We're gonna do best purple kits of all time.
That is a fucking great show.
Carl Fletcher, player spec Harchester United is not coming top. You're dreaming. You're dreaming, son. You're absolutely dreaming. Anyway, we'll move on. Dom, let's come to you because you had it second on your list. Well, you got it bang on, mate. Why do you think this is the second best kit out of the 10?
Do you know what? I'm genuinely surprised it was second as well because I thought I'm going to put it second regardless, and I didn't think anyone else would have it anywhere near, just because I thought they'd find it a bit too garish. But the same thing Dan likes, like the debossed crown, and obviously Kit King Dom. We love a crown. And there's
always comes back to you.
You never seen this show, Dan.
But the piping as well on the collar and cuffs is they've not done that. Adidas hasn't done that on any other MLS shirt in these releases, whereas like a thin purple within the blue as well, which I think is just a nice subtle detail. The color scheme I don't think should work, but I love it. I hate the Orlando City one, but this is for me how you would do purple. And when someone likened it to something else recently, it made me love it even more. And it was wild berry Pop-Tarts.
Yeah.
It's good when the collar and cuffs match as well, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? So
we all like our collar and cuffs to match, man.
But do the cuffs actually match when you get the stadium version, or is that only a thing that they do with LA Galaxy?
No, don't set them off again. It's not on the stadium. The replica.
Didier Baptiste was so good for Harchester that Liverpool were linked with him. We all remember that. Retro Shirts FC's been on. He's not happy. Absolute disgrace. This wasn't number 1. Fuming. I mean,
come on, Dan. Sort it out. Like, it's high enough. Jeez.
It's not number 1 because it's not the best shirt, mate. It shouldn't even be 2, to be fair. It should be 2 because it is a number 2. That's why it should be 2.
If you're having purple number 2s,
who does it work for?
And Barney having his shit.
That's what it was like.
I love Pooh. Pooh loves me.
You are an Arsenal fan. No.
That was below the belt.
My God.
Jeez, that hurt.
Right now,
That's below the waist.
Oh, mate.
I'm sorry, that just naturally came out then. Sorry. But we'll anything else, Dom? Are you all done?
Nope.
Yeah.
Love it.
Matt, let's finish for you because you had it third on your list. So this was the one that was definitely a third for you.
Yeah, this was definitely third. I grew up in the 90s when the Hornets were originally in Charlotte. Yeah. And then obviously they went to New Orleans and then they've gone back to Charlotte. And now they're doing the Okie Kokie somewhere else. But they're back. And it's just the colorway to me. It looks almost edible.
Like Cadbury's, yeah, you're right.
Like it's just a really nice really nice Cadbury. It's a really nice colorway. And in a list that had lots going on, this has a lot going on without having going on, without a fucking river. Like it's just man. Like even the huge sponsor, because it's huge, makes it look better because it just brings the color into the shirt a bit more. And it's I really like it. Don't think I'd buy it though, which is weird. But to actually just look at and admire, I really like it. And it was always going to be third for me.
Yeah. Now you've mentioned the Hornets thing.
Yeah.
I might be flip flopping. I'll
pick it up, me, for 35 quid.
Yeah, 35 quid.
Yeah, I might pick it up for 35 quid.
I get two.
Do you know what as well? I've actually got a pair of Air Max that will go sick with it as well.
Trust me, it's the that's what I mean. I've got a Hornets hat and that. Like, I've got a jersey. Like the Hornets, bro.
You know what? Yeah, it deserves to be number 2. It's pretty sick.
Like, he literally condemned it 5 minutes ago. Like giving me with like below the belt digs and all sorts.
I'm a fickle
flip flop
I don't care.
Of course you are. You're a United fan. Of course you're fickle.
Hey, he tried to come back. Fair enough.
Big sponsors are good.
Yeah, massive. Do you remember when 7-Up did the cover up of Giacocheria?
Yeah.
And they not the first one, but like when they just literally went, fucking hell, we've got to cover this up, and they just the 7-Up was ginormous. What's with that?
Jay had it third as well. Should we hear the masterpiece of words that Jay's put together to describe what is the second best shirt on this list? He went in depth. He really did. Lovely colours. Thank you, Jay.
No, but he's right though. The colours are just lovely. There's not too much more going on in the shirt. The colours just really work.
He needs to give me more. There's not. Have you seen his videos? He can't shut the cup.
No, he's a great content creator.
No, he is. Talk more on this, mate. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Anyway, number 2 on our list, Charlotte FC, the Crown Jewel kit.
Wait, I've just worked out what's number 1.
Overall. So we're going to find out in a minute. Have some patience, lad. Number 1 on our list. But before we get to it, I'm going to stop him and just say, if you haven't already, smash the bloody like video on that video. Smash the bloody like video on that video. Smash the like button on the video. That's what we want. Subscribe to the channel as well. I think you can agree. It's been a great show tonight. It's been fun. And you can get this every single week, twice a week even, because we do 2 videos a week. So, yeah, just subscribe to the channel. Bell notification if you need to. That's always great. And, yeah, just I'm really enjoying because we do it for the love. Anyway, number 1 on our list, 42 points overall. Got a really good score, to be fair. I think, deserving of number 1. Number 2 for me on my list. It is the one that's left out of the 10. It's this. It's the Northern Lights kit, Minnesota United. Beautiful shirt, I have to say. It's great. I spoke about it last year, kind of. Or the reason why I put the kit was in it last year as well. I think it's one of the best sponsors in football. I think it just works really well. You can talk about it, breaking up the sort of pattern, but I like it, man. I think it. Also, I didn't put it. I mean, they did tweet us last night. Their man Chicago Fire. So both of them deserve a little bit of praise, to be fair. And I'm glad one of them two has come number 1. So yeah, big up to Minnesota United. Like I say, second on my list, second on Jay's list as well. He liked it as well, and he did say See, this is where it cut. Do you know what? I'm going to take it back, me slagging him off. That's naughty. Unbelievable inspiration. Colours look great. Target is annoying, though. Right in the way of the design, which I did say. Would have been number one if not for that. So, all right, fair enough. That's fine. And like I say, it doesn't bother me as much. I can live with it. I still think it's a great shirt. Dan, let's come. No, Marcus, we'll start with you because it was 5th on your list, the middle of the row. So, for you, what wasn't quite as bright as this shirt for some of the rest?
It was kind of the best of the noisy, weird ones.
Okay.
Do you know what it looks like? It looks like a printer. You know, like when you get the test print thing. Yeah, the ink. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't dislike it, but it's just not quite. But it does look. Yeah, it looks like you dragged the piece of paper through the printer when you're not supposed to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking. You know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah, and it kind of just smudges all the coloured ink all over the place, and then you get the different ink cartridges, and that looks like the blue, black, and pink cartridge.
Yeah.
I don't dislike it. The badge is quite nice. It's a little bit better than a snake, I suppose.
Who would win between that badge? Who would win between that, a snake or that? Who would win?
The bird, isn't it? What is it? Kestrel.
I don't know.
It's a loon. The bird's called a loon.
Is it like side on? So you're looking at it like that, so the wing looks massive and it's giving it like that, or is it just it's like that?
Oh no, I don't know.
That's what I mean. I don't know.
I think it's side on. Does my wing look big in this? I guess I don't know.
What?
You're doing a bit of Wing Chun.
Wing Chun. Oh, nice. I love it. I like it. Anything else, Marcus? Before we move on?
No, it's about middle of the road. Like it's about where, for me, it's about where it's placed.
Clearly, it's not because it's number one. But for you, it's middle of the road. That's fine. Dan, with you had it in 3rd place. Tell us a bit about what you liked about it, please.
Yeah, it's a bit Rothko in it with the colour play, but it's good. I really did like it. I mean, I see what you mean about the target slapped in the middle. If there was some sort of way of doing like a negative fade up, fade down, and almost sort of like you capture it the other way, that would have been impressive. That would have been good. That would have been a really good bit of graphic work and having that in there. But yeah, I really did like it. But I just prefer like cleaner lines done really well. So that's the only reason it missed out. But yeah, it really was right up there. It's a great fade. It's a really good bit of like graphic design though. So yeah, hard to really have a go at it. It was just more just taste that took me towards Chicago. Easy.
Oh, fair. Just do you think anyone think here just before we finish on Dog, if it had been black, the target to go with Adidas and the crest, you think that would have made it any better?
Yeah, but you wouldn't be able to see it in the weird bit that's at the bottom of it. But then they could have just brought that bit of design a bit further down. But who knows? They get paid money.
If you had white outlines around the black, I don't know. I was thinking it looks odd with the white. Never mind. I don't know. I'm sure. Dom, we'll finish off with you then. Number one on your list. Your favourite of them all. Right, the number one then for you. Tell us what it was about this. There was the reason why you have it as a kind of pack.
The Northern Lights inspiration. I think that for me is one of them bucket list things to see that. And then the target looked like not being that obtrusive. I like the fact that the bird's called a loon as well, which I've known a few of them in my time. It'd be they've also got on the site when you go to buy it, it gives you a playlist and it'll let you choose and then it automatically changes it. They've got a player number 13, I think he is, called Eric Dick. Won't let you buy that one for some reason. They don't want you walking around with Dick on your shirt. Yeah.
Why is it okay in Argentina when you can walk around with a knob on your shirt? I mean,
Exactly.
Remember cunts?
Or if you wear an arse stuff, you got a big big ass on your shirt all the time.
Oh,
Right?
no, it's not. It's a gun, mate. We're gangsters. Yeah,
This
it's Tottenham.
this is what
It's
my stag
Tottenham.
do when I was walking around Brighton with a dildo on me head.
Yeah, that Tottenham have got a massive cock on their shirt.
Hey, all valid points. I don't disagree with any of them.
Southampton's got a ring piece on a tree, so it's like a ring taken wood. You know what I mean? Sponsored by Catholic Church. There we go.
Any more points on this shirt that you'd like to share with us?
Love the colorway. Love the reduced logo. Badge. But yeah, I think it's class. And yeah, easily number one for me straight away.
Yeah, I think it's absolutely beautiful. I say, it wasn't for the Chicago. It would have been my number one, absolutely. Rightly number one this week for our MLS 2023 releases, 42 points overall. I mean, 8 points away from a full house is no mean feat in the show for sure. So it's definitely worthy of winning. So there we go. That's this week's show all done and wrapped up for you. We're back from the other side of the pond. 10 shirts from the MLS 2023. Thank you for joining us. It's been a great show. I really enjoyed it. Laughed loads. Some great opinions, some great comments, and some great singing, as we see most weeks. Big shout out.
You gotta do it.
I'm not doing it. If Don wants to sing along,
Dog, you gotta do it.
Well, it's kind of like we've all been. We're all in. I don't know any of the other words.
We don't need any others. We don't.
I was gonna say, are they even important?
We don't need any other words. We're happy with it. Big up to Jackson Jerseys. Great show. It has been a great show. I absolutely agree. It's been wonderful. Dan, thank you so much, mate, for joining us. I know it was a last minute substitution. You've come on and done an ollie on the social, mate. You've absolutely bagged.
Sorry, Andre Flo.
Worth second. Not the best Norwegians to play in the Premier League. I'm sorry, mate. I can't allow that.
He's not even first.
Well, you said it. Where can people find you? Where do you live on the internet, so to speak? And what's going on?
We now live once again on Instagram. Thank fuck for that. Shirt it's the fan 83 _ on Instagram, and we've got a bit on YouTube. Stuff left over with like sketches and stuff from before, where it's like, you know, Tommy Svensson and Thomas Broden and whatever. So a bit of that left over, but yeah, Instagram shirts fan 83. Much appreciated. Thank you very much.
Nah, anytime, mate. Welcome on the channel anytime. Marcus, my brother from another. What's going on, man? Tell the people what's happening over on Kit Manaman. Obviously, the second greatest YouTube channel to do with football kits. Obviously. What's
I'll take that. I'll take that behind the list.
Oh, sorry. He's absolutely gone.
The shirt's videographer's gone.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I genuinely, but I couldn't pass up the opportunity to say that.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear what you're lying. I hear what you're saying.
Yeah, no, I couldn't pass up the opportunity to say it.
Yeah, what's going on, bro? Tell them what's
so yeah, I'm apparently I'm everywhere. According to someone that commented on a picture, Kit Manaman's everywhere these days. But no, I'm on Instagram, Kit _Manaman, and Twitter, Kit _Manaman, TikTok, YouTube, Kit Manaman. And yeah, man, just out here in the community having fun, socializing.
Love to hear it. Give my best to Ellis when you see him, your best mate, clearly.
Hey, he's cool, man.
I'm joking. Dom, let's round it off. What's going on, mate? Tell everyone what Kit King Dom's up to.
Not much, mate. Do you want some chips with that salt?
I'm not good. It's not good for your cholesterol, is it? So, I don't want high blood pressure. I'm just gonna go home. I am home. I'm gonna go to bed and cry myself to sleep. But that's fine. I'll deal with that. That's fine. Thought we were friends. Kicks me in the balls. It's fine. Dom,
you started.
Tell people where you're at. What's going on, man? Come on.
I'm mainly just Twitter me. You know me. I'm just always about there, editing shit, talking shit, not causing shit though.
That's
I'm like
shit.
But yeah, no, I'll be reaching out to people to get them as guests for this and for Desert Island Kits. But don't wait for me to reach out. If you want to be on the show, then get in touch.
Yeah, man, absolutely. Yeah, that is it from us. We've Desert Island Kits is moving to Sundays as well, by the way. So every Sunday the episodes will be dropping. Just gives a little bit of time between that and this. But like it's been on Wednesdays, so to keep it on a Wednesday, I think it's better to push it back a day or so. Next episode is with the prettiest man in the football kit community. It's Zeke, obviously. He's going to be... That reaction wasn't great. Did you think I was going to say you, Dan? Oh, sorry, mate. Oh,
wait, was he? Did he do the picture of the day with like the little bush coming out?
Yeah. That did make me giggle.
That was fucking brilliant. I was all over that.
That did make me giggle in the glad back shirt.
My camera over the bush, but quickly, I'm going. Yeah, so that episode's coming out on Sunday. Check out the last episode with Jackson's jerseys is on the channel. Go and watch it now. It's absolutely sick. Honestly, I love talking kit with that guy. He's a great person in the community, as everyone that comes through always is. That's why we ask him back. Maybe not Dan, but we'll see. I don't know. Anyway.
Found my trial, didn't I?
Nah, not at all, mate. You're bad.
Back to Dagenham Redbridge.
Yeah, he spooned one over the bar.
Let's be honest. If anyone's not coming back, it's Marcus after that comment.
Marcus scored an own goal.
No.
Let's just remember.
No, Double A, tried to play out from the back and left himself exposed. Yeah, you tried to play out from the back and left yourself. I'm just a clinical striker.
You're a dirty man. Anyway, we're going. That's the end of the show. We're talking kit. If it is your first time, make sure you smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, like I say. We're getting better every time, everywhere we go. And just get involved in all the shows. We're releasing content all the time. It's time for us to go. We'll see you soon on the next one. And as always, just remember, whatever you do, just make sure that you keep talking kit.